You're not Grant.
What?
What the hell? I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're recording right now?
Yes, it's recording right now.
It's like right now.
Yes, right now.
Okay.
This is how it's saying. This is how I know you've never watched any of the episodes, even though you know I do this every week.
Well, I know that you do this every week, but it's just like we have such different lives, and like I'm sitting here and I'm wondering why am I even here?
I'm inviting you to a part of my life, Howard.
You know what? I appreciate it, but that was such a
okay.
Why?
So obviously this is a newer face. Eagle-eyed fans will recognize him from a couple videos.
Hi, I'm just Howard, his roommate.
You're the Melon Lord, dude.
I'm also the Melon Lord.
I'm gonna brighten your face up here. You look like the Crypt Keeper a little bit there.
Great. Okay.
So yeah, this came about because this is supposed to be me and Grant today, but he's sick today, and I he told me this last minute, so I was a little miffed, and then
really? That sounds like an excuse to me.
So I was a little miffed. So I'm leaving my apartment to go to work, and you were playing with Max in the hallway, and I was kind of like, I just want to go see a fucking movie for fuck's sake. Get this fucking movie on my fucking list. And you're like, oh, what time are you thinking? Like around 7 o'clock, and you started to tease me just a little bit, and then you started like, well, maybe I can join later. Maybe I can join.
Legit. Well, you said you wanted to see Pirates, and then that's why I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to see this movie.
And then I was like, okay, you need me to answer right now, because I'm tired of fucking maybes. And then you said, okay, no. That's when I got mad. Because you said no, and then I proceeded to just emotionally blackmail the shit out of you. And then followed by 7 o'clock, Mercado, be there. And then you're like, why? You owe me! For what? For driving your drunken ass home from Stockton, but I drove you back. An hour and a half does not make up for a 10-minute drive.
I don't know.
And then I shut the door, and I said, 7 o'clock, it's the actual showtime. He went, fine.
Wait, did I actually type fine?
You actually did, with like a little frowny face.
Hang on. I'm actually gonna... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mostly because I said, I'll buy the ticket, fine.
It's because you said you'd buy the ticket.
Yeah, because I figured it's like, all right, if I'm dragging you to this, I'll be nice in some respect.
Jesus, God, I'm so
yeah,
tired from the movie.
That's it. The pirate movies are back. Yeah, yay? Question mark. It has everything you've come to love, to hate about these movies.
I guess. I don't know.
Overly extended, convoluted plot line, hollow characters, set pieces that start off kind of fun, then go on for way too long. Random diversions that go nowhere.
I don't know, man. I just thought, like, the pacing was just all fucked up. Like, you could have, like, cut that movie by, like...
Well, yeah, like, again...
30 minutes.
And this is some of the parts...
And put it on direct-to-DVD. It would have been fine.
This is some of the pirates have done since, like, movie 2, where it's like, they'll have this other subplot that goes on forever, that adds nothing and leads to nothing, and is gone just as quickly.
Oh, really? Because I couldn't tell the difference between that and the actual main plot. They all just seemed like random subplots written by some 8th grader.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, for some reason, like, these movies need to be just insanely convoluted for no reason other than to be convoluted.
I mean, like, I haven't seen a Pirates movie since, like, World's End. Was that the 3rd one?
Yeah, there's only been one other.
Oh, okay.
So
this is 5?
This is 5.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully the last one.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep fucking doing this.
You know what? They have to sell his brand of mascara, okay?
I'm sure they do somewhere. I don't know. They're just probably found in the Disney store or something.
You know what? I'm gonna go check now.
Just walk in with the Disney store clerk. He's like, hi, do you have any Johnny Depp mascara? And she'd go, aisle 5, sir. Okay.
Well, no, it's Disney. They're forced to smile. I'll be like, aisle 5, sir.
Get the fuck out of my store.
Yeah.
There's your mascara, you little shithole! I only have 4. If I had 5 fingers, which one I'd give you? Oh!
Oh my God, and everybody, I swear to God, had like the largest stick up their ass. I remember throughout the movie, I would just keep going up to Mike, and I'd just be like, pull the stick
it's like
out of your ass.
There's just so much that happens in this movie, and most of it is bullshit. There was a point where I legitimately thought that the movie itself was trying to find the plot line, because it's...
That was funny.
Because it looked like the cameraman legitimately got confused by what he's supposed to focus on. Because there's a part where, I'm skipping over a lot of this movie so far, they get the Black Pearl back, long story. And it pans up because, like, Javier Bardem, who's the villain, is chasing them. And it pans up after this whole bunch of exposition talk, where another new plot line is introduced. That pans up, and it looks like it's going to focus to a lightning storm on the right. But then it just goes, oh, wait, it's over here. And, like, zooms in on the left. So I lean over to him, like, did the movie legitimately just lose track of the plot? And I'm sorry I spit on you a little bit there.
That's okay, bud. But you know what? Maybe, like, the cameraman, his eyes are, like, glazing over doing his own damn job.
Yeah,
This
is just a fucking mess. Like, this really is. This is just a fucking mess of a film.
I can't ever say that I've left a movie theater, like, mostly dissatisfied, so
That's cute.
I know, but I don't have to do reviews every week, you know? I don't make that conscious choice, man. I actually go see movies I want to see.
Oh man, you don't subject yourself to torture like Die Every Wimpy Kid.
I play League of Legends. Of course I subject myself to torture.
To each their own on that one, I guess. It's like, oh man, I don't get you seeing that. Now I'm gonna watch Baywatch. Bye.
You know, I bet Baywatch would have been a better movie.
We'll see. I don't know.
I'm not going to that.
You said you wanted to see it like a few hours ago.
Between the choices that you gave me.
This one had the higher rating on Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this is largely forgettable movie.
I don't even remember, like, half of the dialogue because it was so... It's so
boom, 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 boom.
I don't know. It was either unintelligible or just boring to listen to.
It's just Johnny Depp doing the shtick he's been doing since the first Pirates movie, and it's lost its charm around the first movie. Maybe the second one. The second one was kind of bordering the line between good movie and bad movie. Then the third movie just went wee over to the bad side. And in the process, this movie opens like so many plot holes and continuity errors with the other movies. And I'm being that guy and go like, well, wait a minute. Didn't you get the compass from the witch lady from the second movie, who would turn out to be a sea god? In fact, why don't they call their sea god friend to help out with this particular situation? I feel like she could be helpful here. Maybe they don't have a phone number. I don't know.
I seriously don't remember any of that.
I remember because I watched the second one. I like the second one a lot, so I used to watch that one a lot when I was a kid.
I just saw, like, what was it, Barbosa or whatever.
Barbacoa. I wish that was his name. Barbosa.
I might have gone to Chipotle recently. Anyway, I saw Barbosa. I'm like, oh,
it's that guy.
He's alive. In this,
you saw the first three, didn't you?
Right, but I didn't see 4. I thought maybe they killed him off by now.
No, they killed him off this movie. Spoiler.
Do we do spoilers?
We usually give some kind of warning. We don't usually hold back.
Okay.
If you watch this show, you know we talk about everything, so
gotcha.
We don't really hold back.
You know what?
Unless it's a movie we really like, in which case we try to hold back a little bit. But if it's a movie, I guess
you know what? You know what? If I loved the fact that after all the plot was done, the first thing I do when I lean over to Mike afterwards is, so is Orlando Bloom just like drowning right now?
Yeah, because, okay, so let me quickly round up the plot line, the basic plot line, before it gets, again, ridiculously convoluted for no reason other than make it convoluted. Like, Faramir's in this movie as, like, one of the antagonists, and he just gets killed off, like, halfway through. It's like, you've legitimately made his entire involvement in this whole plot completely pointless.
It's really more like, I saw it as like, oh, they couldn't continue to pay him anymore.
I guess. I don't know.
The budget just couldn't handle it.
I guess. It's like, fine, I'll move on to Iron Fist. Fuck you guys. You called him Lannister, and I leaned over here like, blasphemy, sir.
Oh, that's where he's from. Iron Fist. That's why I recognize him.
Well, he's from Iron Fist. He's from Lord of the Rings.
I don't remember Lord of the Rings.
How do you not remember Lord of the Rings?
It's been like 12 years.
How do you not watch...
When was the last time I saw a Lord of the Rings movie?
Yes.
When did it come out?
You haven't seen it? Those movies are classics, sir.
They're, well, okay. You know what? That's another video.
Well, fuck you. Those movies are amazing.
They're amazing, but I don't want to go out of my way to watch them again because they took like 3 hours of my life per movie.
3 hours is a gift with those movies.
You know what?
And fuck you for otherwise.
Okay. Okay.
That's like saying Star Wars is overrated. No!
1, 2, and 3 are.
Episode 1, 2, and 3, or the original 1, 2, and 3?
No, the episode 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, yeah, those way can go fuck themselves. I'm talking the originals.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the same page on that one. Good.
I'm just saying, like, if I had a choice between Lord of the Rings and Star Wars,
I mean, yeah, you're gonna go with Star Wars. That's not a fair choice, but still.
Anyway, wow. That tangent.
Because that never happens on this show.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the basic plot of this movie. This is basically about where Will Turner's son from the first 3 movies, Henry, I think his name is.
Or, I don't know.
I'm guessing.
Boy's name.
Boy's name. His name is Boy's name. I honestly thought he was like the punk ass kid that ends up fucking a mermaid in the last movie. Yes, that happens. Yes, okay. It's weird.
Well, anyway, so Boy's name is somehow able to find the Flying Dutchman by tying himself to a sack of rocks, and then they have a nice little reunion where he's like, well, you can't break my curse, kid, and he's like, well, shut up. I'm 9 or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, what was that one Ninjago joke where it's just like, you ruined my life, Dad, how's that a part of your life, how can I ruin it?
I didn't see. Was that a trailer?
It's a trailer for the new Lego Ninjago movie.
Oh my god, I'm so behind on trailers.
Well, this one is like has a great joke where like the main villain is like the father, like one of the main characters, and his joke was like, Dad, like, I'll find you, Dad. He goes, Lloyd. My name is Lloyd. No, Lloyd. I named you. Because you ruined my life. How can that possibly be true? I wasn't part of your life. How can I ruin it?
He's got a point. Okay.
Yeah, I was like a pretty funny line.
Right.
But anyway, so it is. Oh yeah, I'll roll down the window.
Yeah.
But his big thing is like, I'm gonna break your curse, and to do that, he's gonna find Poseidon's trident. Or did they call it the trident?
The trident of Poseidon.
Whatever.
Poseidon's trident.
Which I have to assume means Poseidon is real in this universe. Which is like, okay, never explained where this thing actually comes from. It just a treasure that exists that we have to find now.
Yeah, totally. And then so they find it. Oh my god, it was at the bottom of the sea, and they had to split the ocean.
Before we get to that, though, we're introduced to one of the other main characters, which I'm pretty sure is the girl from Maze Runner, which kind of cracks me up. It's like, wow, you're just jumping ship from one dead franchise to another dead franchise. I don't know if Monster Ranching a third movie or not.
My eyes glazed over every time she talked. That's not rude to women. I mean, no, it was just poorly acted.
No, it's more like, here's the thing that like is bugging me through this whole movie is another trend in movies right now is everyone trying to be more feminist and gender equal, which I'm totally behind. But they've seemed to confuse strong feminist character with arrogant, self-righteous know-it-all.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I've seen this stereotype so many goddamn times. It's fucking absurd. It was like, guys, no, that's not a strong, independent woman character. They are allowed to have other moods than arrogant. But no, she's just this arrogant bitch the entire movie. And never stops acting like a know-it-all. Never, not once.
Even during the foreplay scene.
Any of them. Any of the flirtation scenes. I was like, dude, why would you want to be with this woman? She's kind of awful.
She smells of soap.
And she's got boobs. That's really the...
That's true. They did a great job
to make sure her boobs are on display the entire time.
They got the assets right there in the camera almost every shot.
Yeah, and they make a chance to strip her in her underwear as close as you can into a PG-13 Disney movie.
Yo, he saw her ankles, man.
Oh my god. And then of course Johnny Depp shows up, and it turns out Javier Bardem, who's a ghost pirate hunter,
Spanish captain, ghost pirate hunter man,
played by Javier Bardem, who, God bless the man, he's not given much to do here, but he's making the fucking best he can out of it.
Yeah.
But just again, like, given the material he has to work with, it's not saying much, but he's trying. He's like the only one that's trying. Barbosa's back in this one too. He's not trying. I heard that Johnny Depp was going through a bitter divorce while he was making this movie. And it kind of shows.
Oh, really? I thought he was just phoning it in.
Well, that too. But, like, I can kind of see it watching the movie now, like, with that context in mind.
You know what? His drunk scenes were a little bit more convincing now that I have that in context.
I would refer to him in, like, Ed Wood version of Johnny Depp here in this movie. But you ever see Ed Wood?
I didn't.
That's a great. It's an old movie. It's like 1990s. But
There's no way.
It's a great movie though.
We'll watch it one day.
One day. I think I have it on DVD somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway. So these three people go on a harrowing journey to go find the trident, and then shenanigans happen. A lot of it pointless.
A lot.
Like the scene, it opens up with like Johnny Depp's first appearance in the movie is him trying to steal a vault from a bank. And at first, it kind of opens on a fun, cool idea when they're like, somehow horses, through the power of Zeus, pull a gigantic fuck-off building across the entire town of whatever the hell it is.
Caribbean carpentry back in the day was, at best, adequate.
I know nothing about that shit, so I can't say. But either way, I just know, like, okay, for like the first couple minutes, like, okay, that's kind of a fun idea. Like, this is kind of a cool way to introduce things. And then it just keeps going. And this is only, again, Pirates, the movies have done so much since not season 2, might as well be season 2, movie 2, where they just, like, they have a cool idea, but they don't know when to stop.
I mean, yeah, it was sort of like watching, what was it, the water wheel fight all over.
Yeah, the water wheel fight, or the climax of the third movie.
It just like took forever, and that was just like the first awesome thing that happened. Like if that scene ended like, I don't know, halfway through.
Yeah.
Just cut out like half of that, it would have been fine.
Yeah, like that's a problem. It's like, ooh, yeah, there's a really cool idea. How long we can stretch it out? 20 minutes. Do it. That's kind of feels like what they've been doing in this Pirates movie since the second one. Because like I said, the wheel scene and the climax in the third movie, that just did not fucking end.
Yeah.
For the life. They even included a weird-ass wedding scene in that. I don't remember that one from the third movie.
They included a weird-ass wedding scene in this one?
Yeah, let's talk about that, because that was really fucking weird.
You know what? And like, you know,
because that bugged me so much. I was like, there was literally no point to this.
Oh, I was just kind of grossed out.
Well, like, that was bugging me, because, like, you literally brought this up out of nowhere. It goes nowhere.
I don't even know who any of them are.
Neither do I. They're not in any of the movies.
So they are just random people.
They are just random people.
They're just random people, part of his mysterious past that just decide, we're just gonna, like...
okay, so for context on... Again, another just insanely unnecessary plot line pops out of nowhere. It could have easily cut out of the movie entirely. Was a part where after the bad guy, Javier Bardem, finds Johnny Depp the first time.
Oh, they can't go on land.
Yeah, that's the fight they find out. So they all race to an island after running away from undead sharks.
Which is the only thing that woke me up in the movie.
Yeah, like that's the only reaction I heard from you the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a shark, chomp, whoa! That's like you shot. I was like, okay, I'm paying attention now. Let's see where this goes. And it just kept going. But that's another thing.
I like the sharks.
The shark, yeah, like to me, like I was thinking, Aquaman could do it better. Was what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, Aquaman summoned undead sharks before.
Really?
It's happened. Look it up.
I'll look it up.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
Okay.
There's even a meme of it where it just shows like a gigantic undead shark just kill everyone in the water, and then it says, "Your powers are useless," they said. "Not as powerful as Superman," they said.
Okay.
Oh
man.
But anyway.
So yeah, for whatever reason, they raced to an island to escape Zombie Man.
Zombie Man is legion of partially floating zombies.
I don't know,
which is kind of a weird effect.
Zombie Man and his crew.
Yeah.
You know,
and it turns out they can't go on land. So they think they're safe for a little while, and then this gets weird.
And then they get kidnapped or something.
They get trapped, and it turns out it's Hammond's Bay, whatever that means. And then Johnny Depp wakes up, and he goes, "Hello, Jack." It's like, "Oh, it's you. I've never seen you in any of the movies before. I'm just gonna assume you know what this is." Somebody just technically, let's check that later. But, and then he says, like, "Well, you need to pay your debt. You're marrying my ugly sister." And it's like, wait, what? I know immediately, like, this is gonna go nowhere. This is gonna go absolutely nowhere.
No, the whole point of that was just so that they could that Barbosa could just make a grand entrance by shooting the guy eventually.
Yeah,
that was the only point.
Yeah, like there was really absolutely no reason you needed that in any way whatsoever.
Like he easily could have just showed up and kicked Jack in the head and been like, "Hey, what's up, guy? You passed out on the beach. You were sort of drowning in the cesspool over there, so I dragged you out. You're welcome."
Yeah, like there's so many other ways you could have gone about it without the weird fucking wedding scene. And then this movie just full of so many MacGuffins and Deus Ex Machinas.
Yeah.
And just plot devices that are introduced in one scene just to solve a problem for another scene.
Yeah.
In the last movie, this is the one thing you didn't know from the last movie is that Blackbeard collected ships in the bottles, I guess, and that's where the Black Pearl thing came from.
Oh.
So they needed a nearby MacGuffin to get the sword unleashed, and I think that's where the sword, Barbossa's sword, came out of. That sword that, up to this point, we haven't seen that he has this.
Wait, so why specifically Barbossa's sword?
I think it used to be Blackbeard's sword or something like that, so it's we're gonna break the curse, something I don't know.
Just
pirate shenanigans.
You know what?
It makes just as much sense than anything else.
You know what? It's okay. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, that's what I was whatever. It gets us close to the end credits. Whatever. Meanwhile, Faramir and his British troops are chasing behind them, going, "We're gonna find the Trident Tomb." What is that big ship doing there? Chomp! He's dead. He's gone from the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I just sort of saw the redcoats getting explosion. I'm like, we got screen time, bye.
It really does feel like that. He goes why was he even in this part?
It's part of his contract. He needed exactly X amount of minutes of screen time, and they got it, and they're like, cool.
Because they took a good chunk of time to set him up too.
Yeah.
He's the antagonist of a good chunk in the first act. They even show him collaborate with a witch lady at some point.
Yeah.
Who also is never given a name.
Or ever shows up again.
Or never really points. She's just a witch that shows up at one point.
Yeah.
And then the British guy dies, never seen again, absolutely 0 point in that whole plotline.
It's okay because he's probably cursed now, and then he'll come back.
Oh God, please no. Please no.
Number 6. Number 6.
No. Well, and they can't. All the curses are gone. So what else is there?
A new curse.
Either that or maybe just do what these movies should have been from begin with is why don't you just have a pirate look for treasure?
Because then that would be National Treasure.
Which is a better movie.
Only the first one. Wait, which one was? I can't remember.
First one was Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
Second one was City of Gold.
I don't remember either of those movies.
I like the first one. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the first one.
Second one I still kind of like, although I admit it's not good.
I don't know. It's Abed's Nicolas Cage, good or bad. I still can't figure it out.
I'd go with amazing, sir.
Alright, well,
Nicolas Cage, one of those things, if he's in a good movie, great. If he's in a bad movie, better. Unless it's Left Behind, because he made that even Cage Rage couldn't save that piece of shit.
I don't know, man. I saw Ghost Rider. That was pretty bad.
I love the Ghost Rider movies. Not because they're good. God, no, not because they're good. But because they're so bad, they transcend the badness and they become great again. Mostly the second one.
Okay, I think I understand.
Because this
it's so bad it's good.
This is so dumb. I love it. It's a little kid. He's Satan's child and he's puking fire. Okay, sure.
What? I don't remember that at all.
That's in the second one.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
That sounds more exciting than the movie we just saw.
It really is. It has the devil who's doing his best Mr. Toad impression.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's a guy who can rot anything with his hand, his powers, so he can't eat anything, but he can't rot a Twinkie.
Anyway, I'm still anyway, so they do eventually find a trident, and they do break all the curses of the sea.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The first thing I'm wondering is wait, so does that mean his dad is just drowning at the bottom of the sea for no reason?
Yeah, because at this point they established that his ship is underwater.
Yeah.
So
the Flying Dutchman's just under there, right? So it's I'm Will Turner being undead, barnacles on my face. What the fuck?
And then the end credits come up, and it's Keira Knightley makes a 5-minute cameo, and it's this is the most disgraceful cameo I've ever seen.
She's not even aged.
No, not only is she not aged, she doesn't even have a line.
Well, I mean, neither did Mark Hamill in Force Awakens.
Well, that's different. That's setting up other movies. She's clearly not gonna be in any of his movies.
Yeah. Okay.
They couldn't even get. She couldn't even say his name. She literally stands there, looks pretty, makes out with Will Turner, and that's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't even say hi to her son, who's standing right there.
Well, maybe whatever, I don't care. I actually don't care.
I was this is an embarrassing cameo, and it was already an embarrassing film for everyone.
I just couldn't care.
I don't blame you. I didn't really give a shit either.
I was actually wondering if I was genuinely shocked by the zombie shark because I'm bad at jump scares, or if I was like
bored. Yeah, I'm gonna go with bored is the more likely situation because I was bored too.
Oh my!
But like
God.
again, I've seen worse movies just last week, so this is more like whatever.
You were really angry last week.
I was really angry last week. I felt bad for you because I came in and you were playing League of Legends. You go like, so how was Diary of a Witch? Sucked. Was it that bad? Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you just walked into your room. I was just like,
No, I ate dinner first, and I'm kind of ranting. You kind of, at this point, kind of put your headphones back on and slowly turn away from back towards the computer.
Just like,
don't look at him, don't talk to him. Just
well, no, it's just like, oh, well, if I just pay attention to the game like I'm supposed to.
It's like, fucking, I'm eating my burger, like, motherfucking fucking bullshit road trip, Disney Channel acting, nah. It's still not as bad as the time I got home from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
Because that was the time where...
That was pretty bad.
That was the time I walked
You scared my dog.
I did.
You did scare Max.
Well, to be fair, I'm the alpha male in that, but that's
not the point. You scared my dog over Beauty and the Beast. Man, there are better things to scare my dog over, okay? Like,
to be fair, that dog is not hard to scare.
I know, like a sock that looks like a bug, an actual bug, belly rubs, the threat of belly rubs.
But I just know I came in there and Cliff was like, how was the movie? I'm like, sucked. And then you started to go, a tale as old as time. To which I walked over to you, pointed my finger and said, fuck you!
I was so worth
Fuck you!
Oh my God, that was so worth it. I remember that now. Oh man.
Do you have anything else to talk about with pirates? Because I got nothing.
I don't know. I just want to move on with my life.
All right, so let's just go over trailers then, and we'll call it a night. First one we got was for Wonder. That was the Owen Wilson movie, but with the kid that has a lot of surgery.
I mean, you can say it like he's got like his face is messed up from stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a good movie if done right. I don't know.
It's like that kid who was like born a dwarf and then he died in the bus in the river. I forget what that was called.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
He was that little
Man of Steel. I don't know.
Yeah, he was like a little person, I think is the correct term I'm supposed to say.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was a little person. He had big old dorky ass glasses, and then at the end of the movie, he like sacrifices himself so he could get the other kids off of the bus.
Speed?
It was like a school movie. Never mind, whatever.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Comment if you know.
I'm sure somebody will call me on it. God knows I get called out for dumber shit.
Okay.
Then we got the Transformer movie, which again, I was like, for them to come out just so I can find a second in the fucking trailer.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a Transformer movie. It's Michael Bay. Just shit's gonna explode.
Michael Bay explosion porn. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know it has Anthony Hopkins saying stuff like, "Oh, he has robot dementia," and this is an actual line in the
Really?
movie. Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's an actual line.
I didn't pay attention.
Well, it's not in this trailer. It was in a clip that was released like MTV Movie Awards or something like that. Where he goes like, he has robot dementia. He still thinks he's in World War II or something like that. This happens. Followed by him looking Mark Wahlberg in the eye and going, "Don't you want to know, dude, why they keep coming back here?" Word for word, the line. Sir Anthony Hopkins looks Mark Wahlberg in the face and says, "Dude." And he elongates the ooh. Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Stop it, you're giving me a headache. Okay, moving on.
The Mummy.
Who cares? It's Tom Cruise running.
The more I see from that movie, the more I'm actually looking forward to it.
Really? Okay, I don't know. It just looks like oh, he's gonna be running around a lot.
I don't know. I like Tom Cruise, okay, so I don't really have any problem with him.
Well, it looks like at the end of the trailer you got like some super badass powers. So
yeah,
maybe that'll be like the last like 10 minutes.
Well, like this whole thing's supposed to start like the new monster universe that Universal's trying to do.
Monster universe.
Kind of like they're doing the Marvel thing.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Oh, but wait, because I haven't got to the good stuff yet. So Russell Crowe in this movie plays Jekyll and Hyde. And Javier Bardem, who we just saw in this movie, just got cast to play Frankenstein.
The doctor or the monster?
The monster.
You should be clear.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, no, that's Victor Frankenstein. I'm still waiting for James McAvoy to come back for that.
Okay.
You ever seen Victor Frankenstein? It was amazing.
I didn't see it.
It's on HBO Go. I'll show you one of these days. It's not good, but it's amazingly bad. Like, so bad, it's amazing. That movie's fucking fun. But I've already talked about the endlessly on the show, so I'll tell you later. And then they're talking about Angelina Jolie playing Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing Wolfman.
Okay, well, I mean, he'd be awesome at anything he does. Okay, he could be a friggin' like Hawaiian god and not muck that up, so that's cool.
He's in the Jumanji sequel, so we'll see.
There's a Jumanji sequel?
I don't know if it's a sequel, a reboot, whatever, but I know he's in it.
Oh,
with Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Sure.
But he's gonna be Black Adam, so there's that.
Alright, you know what? I can get behind that.
Speaking of comic books, we got Spider-Man Homecoming, the new trailer this time.
Please be good. Oh.
It looks pretty good from where I'm standing.
You know, I really want it to be good. I want it to be good.
Me too.
So bad.
Me too. And I like the other Spider-Man movies.
I actually liked everything except for the third Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, that one's like, I liked it when I first saw it, but I was a kid and didn't know better.
Oh no, I didn't like it when I first saw it.
I liked it when I first saw it because I was a kid and I didn't know better. Now that I have taste, I was like, okay, yeah, that wasn't very good. I still don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be.
Emo Spider-Man, you don't remember that?
I'm talking, but there's still some good scenes in there.
Emo Spider-Man.
I'm not saying I'd prefer Emo Spider-Man.
Let's cry at the end of the movie, everyone.
He does it every movie, to be fair.
No, wait, he didn't cry at the end of 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Wait, did he?
I think he might have at some point.
We're gonna have to watch number 2 because I actually like 2 the best.
It is the best one.
Okay.
But anyway, Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Please be good.
Like, I mean, I've heard some people behind it. It makes me look concerned, but God, Michael Keaton as the Vulture, which looks like legitimately scary. You make the Vulture scary. That's no easy feat.
That's true. I remember the comics. He was wearing like a green leotard.
Leotard, bald with a little fluffy thing on it.
Fluffy neck shit.
And Michael Keaton wears like the fluffy jacket too. He actually looks pretty bad, like pretty pimpin' in it. Because it's Michael Keaton.
Well, it's really the mask with the intimidating ass green.
eyes.
Like, I think that was.
And the sound effects too. They have it like yeah. Like he sounds like gonna fucking bite you.
Yeah, that's something vultures do.
And the Shocker's gonna be in it too, so we'll see where that goes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the Tinkerer, but I think he's more supporting.
Okay.
Then we got War of the Planet of the Apes. I was surprised you'd never seen any of these movies up to this point.
You know what? I saw the first Planet of the Apes movie. And
the very first, or the ones of the reboots?
Well, the very first movie.
Okay.
And then I saw the first reboot movie, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
like that was pretty much the same movie.
Yeah, like the one with James Franco or the Tim Burton reboot.
The reboot. At the end where it's like, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh no! Fuck that movie. No. I'm talking about the one that is the Andy Serkis movies.
I don't remember them.
Okay, yeah, because this is the third one. This is the third one in that particular trilogy.
Oh no!
And like the first one's like better than it has any right to be. The second one's amazing, and I'm really curious what you guys do with the third one because again, it's Woody fucking Harrelson is the villain, who is like looks like he's being a serious military guy, but just a little Woody Harrelson personality thrown in there.
Oh, I mean,
just from that like the line he has, like you're taking those so personal.
I mean, yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for that movie.
Okay.
It's a movie about fucking monkeys, and it's like probably one of the best franchises they've been so far.
Apes,
sorry.
Although I think there was some monkeys in there.
There's some. There's a gorilla in there. Then we got Geostorm.
Oh God, what was that?
That was like 2012.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, it looks kind of like 2012, except now it's a killer satellite.
I thought it was like another Terminator movie. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This time Skynet just like kills everybody in a way more efficient way.
Wouldn't it be great if like this was like a secret teaser for a Bond film?
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah. Like
I mean, they show in the trailer they blow up the satellite, so clearly it works out just fine somehow.
Or maybe that just means it's out of control at that point.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, so everyone's probably dead. Like, I don't even know why they even make the movie. Like, seems like everyone's gonna fucking die.
Maybe that's the point, man. I don't know. Natural disaster movies, just get people going.
Then we got Wonder Woman, which I'll see next week.
I hope it's good.
So far, the reviews say it's good.
You know what?
So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
But I've disagreed with critics before.
But you know what? I actually didn't know about the setting, so,
you didn't even know it was taking place in World War I.
I did not know that. That was really nice. Like, there's no way for them to muck it up. Because
you say that.
Because Ben Affleck can't possibly show up yet.
I like Batfleck, to be fair.
I
like, that was the one thing, like, the extended cut did service to, is I actually did make Batfleck a little more
really? Because, like,
the rest of the extended version fucking sucks.
I walked in on a friend watching Batman vs. Superman halfway through the movie, like, the whole Martha scene.
I mean, like,
that's when I walked in, and I was yawning.
I'm not going to defend Batman vs. Superman, because I hated that movie, especially after I watched it a second time in the extended cut, which I was like, it makes the movie better, it makes the movie better. No, it makes it more frustrating than it did the first time I watched it. I know this because this time I had luxury sitting at home watching it, so I had to pause it and go, what? Because, like, for example, like, it's supposed to have more answers, but to me it just led to more questions.
Yeah.
Because, like, the whole thing, one part, like, you're not going to watch them, I can spoil this part for you.
Go ahead, man.
Like, the part where Superman goes in the courtroom to, like, defend his case, and then, like, turns out Lex hit a bomb in, like, a wheelchair, and everything blows up. And it's like, well, why didn't Superman see the bomb? And it's like, oh, it turns out it was lined with lead. It was like, okay, I have, like, 20 questions about this right now. One, how did Lex know that Superman can't see through lead? 2, how does Superman not know he cannot see through lead? We've never established in this movie. 3, how does Lois not know that Superman can't see through lead because Superman doesn't know, so he couldn't tell her? 4, I can go on and on and on. Like, 4, why couldn't Superman hear, like, I don't know, a tick or a click or something like that says, hey, a bomb's gonna go off? Or 5, if everyone just died around him, why does he look so bored?
Alright, you got me. I was about to say, well, clearly because he can't hear the tick through the lead.
Because everyone dies, this is the face he makes. That's a bummer. Like, he looks so bored. Like, I expect the scream he made when he killed General Zod in Man of Steel. That's what I expect. It was like everyone around just fucking died. That's what I expect from Man. This one he goes, shame. And that's it. It never comes up again.
Oh, okay.
The most Superman thing he does, we see him do in the entire movie, is when he gets, like, carries to someone who survived the explosion, puts it down, looks at paramedic goes, thank you. And then, even right after that, he immediately flies off to mope somewhere else. It's like, that's not Superman, you fucking bastard! But, that's another rant for another day. I still have issues with that movie. Anyway,
I hope Wonder Woman's good.
Yeah, me too. So, they're like, it's the best DC movie ever, and it's like, that's a low fucking bar, guys. That's a low fucking bar. That's like saying, like, it's the best female-led superhero movie since Catwoman.
Yeah. We don't talk about it.
It's, again, low fucking bar.
Oh.
Although a Josh Whedon-led Batgirl movie does excite me. You hear about that?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he's making that.
He's probably gonna muck it up somehow.
Josh Whedon?
I'm not... Yeah,
you don't like Josh Whedon?
That's another day.
Get out of my car. Okay. I'm kidding. No, get back here.
Well, I'm out, dude.
Alright, we got Cars 3, which I couldn't give less of a shit about.
I don't know, like...
I didn't like... my hate for Cars 2 is well known.
Well, yeah, I mean, even I saw Cars 2, that was pretty bad.
I know this because everyone who saw my Cars 2 review when Cars 3 was announced went, hey, Michael... Guess what they just announced? Cars 3. I know! I fucking know there's a Cars fucking 3!
I don't know. It's like, kind of got like a rocky...
See, my problem is that I know the direction they're going with it. They're going like the whole millennial, cynical bullshit route. That's like... Immediately as soon as I read that, I was like, okay, fuck this movie already. Although it does have Armie Hammer playing the villain, so it does kind of make it a little better. Because I like Armie Hammer, especially after I saw Free Fire.
I'll watch it with you.
Even the time comes. I think Wes wants that one.
It's all his then, man. Let me get out of this.
Because he's been fucking teasing me on that since it was announced nonstop. It's like,
you know what?
like
all you need now for him is you need like a little cutout like troll face on like a stick.
He really has. Like, I think he said like, we're gonna buy you a yarmulke for that movie, so that way, or like a Mormon hat or something like that. So that when the movie comes out, it's like, the movie was so bad you decided to swear off technology.
Damn. All right.
And then yeah, I think the last one was The Last Jedi, which we've. Yeah, any thoughts on that one or?
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars. So that's all we got. You got any final thoughts for Pirates of the Caribbean?
No more.
No more. I agree.
No more. Let me go home.
Yes, I will let you go home.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you. Thank you for. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. I gotta go pick up something up.
Right.
Thank you guys for watching. See you with Baywatch in a day or two.
Bye.
Bye.